with zinc because zinc is costlier than tin. Zinc has higher melting point than tin. Zinc is more reactive than tin. Name two amphoteric.
Aluminum oxide and magnesium oxide.
Aluminum oxide, zinc oxide. Why sodium, potassium, lithium are stored under oil, kerosene oil?
Because they are very highly reactive and they can react with oxygen
and blast.
Oxygen to form oxide, which can cause fire. In order to prevent such accidental, they are kept in
Kerosene.
why copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel.
Because copper has a high melting and boiling point.
So copper do not
Why
react
copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel.
because copper do not react with water.
Iron is more reactive than copper. Steel means iron. Iron is more reactive than copper. Iron in contact with steam to form iron oxide. So the body of a tank is made up of copper but not steel. In copper does not react with
Hot
copper.
water.
Which one of the following four metals would be displaced from the solution of its salt by other three metals? Magnesium, silver, copper, zinc. Silver. Good. Bronze is an alloy of
Tin and
copper and tin, aluminum and tin, copper and zinc,
copper and tin.
copper and tin. Very good. Write down 2Al plus 3H2O gives aluminum oxide Al2O3 plus X. What is X?
Hydrogen.
H2 hydrogen. Very good. During the electrolyting refining of copper, what happens at the anode? During the electrolytic refining of copper, what happens at the anode?
Pure metal is placed on anode.
Option: neutral copper atom loss electron to become ion. Copper ions loss electron to become neutral atom. Neutral copper atom gain electron to become ion. Copper ion gain electron to become neutral copper
So
atom.
loss.
Neutral copper atom loss electrons to become ions. Which of the following metals do not corrode in moist air? Copper, iron, gold.
Gold.
Next. Summarize. Write the structural isomer of pentane. What is the structural isomer of pentane?
C3H2.
Name. Mention the name. Structural isomer. The pentane is C5H12. Having same molecular formula C5H12, but name is different. Structure also different. Structural isomer of pentane. Name one name, Bubu.
2-methyl butane.
2-methyl
Butane.
butane. Very good. Methyl group CH3 is attached to the second carbon atom. 4 carbons are in the straight chain. 2-methyl butane. Another name also
2,2-dimethyl propane.
propane. 2,2-dimethyl propane means 2 methyl group CH3 are attached to the second carbon atom. 2,2-dimethyl. Number of carbon 3 is in the straight chain. 2,2-dimethyl propane or 2-methyl butane. Right. Name the IUPAC name of CH3, CH2, 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 Br.
So CH2,
CH3,
CH3,
charita CH2, 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 Br. Name the IUPAC name. CH3, CH2, 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 Br.
bromopentane.
Bromopentane. Very good. Halogen group, functional group is bromine attached bromopentane.
Pentane.
Next. CH3, CH2, 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 CHO.
So CH3,
CH3, CH2, 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 CHO.
So hexanol.
Hexanol,
Nol.
hexanal, CHO, hexanal aldehyde. CH3, CH2, CO, CO, CH3. CH3, CH2, CO, CH3. Write down CH3, CH2, CO, CH3.
Butanol.
Very good. Butanol. CO मझिरे अच्छी सेटा हला कीटोन ONE. Number of carbon atom in the structure is 4. Butanone.
Nol.
How would you distinguish experimentally between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid?
Alcohol has OH,
OH,
carboxylic acid,
COOH.
CHO.
COOH.
See?
OH.
No. How would you distinguish experimentally between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid?
When carboxylic acid
Sumishri attend to
Yeah.
carboxylic acid and alcohol chemically experimentally distinguish karibu.
when it's all
Base reaction with base if alcohols do not react with base, but carboxylic acid react with base to form salt and water. And another experiment is
Acid.
sodium bicarbonate. Carboxylic acid reacts with sodium bicarbonate rapidly to grip carbon dioxide gas, while alcohol do not react with
sodium bicarbonate.
sodium
Bicarbonate.
bicarbonate. How much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6-volt battery? How much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6-volt battery? What are given? Each coulomb of charge, Q equal to 1 coulomb, V equal to 6 volt. How much energy means you have to find the W. V equal to W by Q. W equal to V into Q. 6 joule. Very good. On what factors does the resistance of a conductor depend?
Cross section area,
Length of the conductor, area of cross section. 100 joule of heat is produced each second in a 100 joule of heat is produced each second in a 4 ohm resistance. What is the potential difference across the resistor?
So resistance
100 joule of heat is produced each second in a 4 ohm resistance. The potential difference across the resistor. Hundred joule of heat is produced each second in a 4 ohm resistance. The potential difference across the resistor. Heat equal to 100 joule H, resistance equal to 4 ohm, time equal to each second means time equal to 1 second, H equal to I square RT, I square equal to H by RT, I equal to H by RT whole square root, 20 volt. Very good. Next question. In an electrical circuit, two resistors of 2 ohm and 4 ohm are connected. In an electrical circuit, two resistors of 2 ohm and 4 ohm are connected in series to a 6-volt battery. Find the heat dissipated by the 4 ohm resistor in 5 seconds. Find the heat dissipated by the 4 ohm resistor in 5 seconds. Two resistors of 2 ohm and 4 ohm are connected in series. R1 equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 4 ohm. Potential difference V equal to 6 volt. If they are connected in series, the net resistance 2 plus 4, 6 ohm. Current I equal to V by R. 6 volt by 6 ohm equal to 1 ohm. Heat dissipated H equal to I square RT. 4 ohm resistor R, I square 1 to square 1, resistance is 4 into time equal to 5, 20 joule. 20 joule. Next, a silver wire has diameter 0.4 mm. A silver wire has diameter 0.4 mm and resistivity 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter.
10 to the power
A silver wire has diameter 0.4 mm and resistivity 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. How much length of this wire is required? How much length of this wire is required to make a 1 ohm coil? What are given? Diameter equal to 0.4 mm. Radius is 0.2 mm. mm को convert करो मीटर है 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Very good. Resistivity given 1.6 into rho equal to resistivity rho equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. Resistance to make a 1 ohm coil, resistance equal to 1 ohm. Write down resistance equal to 1 ohm. Length equal to L. Then length formula कौन होगा? R into A by rho, R into pi R square by rho. Length. बुझियला? Resistance into area by rho. Resistance है ला R capital R और pi R square है ला area of cross section by rho. Length find करो. सुमेश्री कितने ला? शून्य. Seven point 86 into 10 to the power minus 16. Calculative. At what potential and frequency are the domestic electric circuit operated in India?
220.
At what potential? 220 volt. 220 volt and frequency 50 hertz. Which safety device is used for protecting electrical appliances from short circuiting and overloading?
MC.
Fuse or MCB. Miniature circuit breaker. When too many appliances of high power ratings are connected to a single circuit and switched on simultaneously, then they draw a large current from the circuit. What is this condition known as? Overloading. Very good. When live wire come in direct contact with the neutral wire, the current in the circuit abruptly increases. This condition is known as short circuiting. The magnetic field inside a long straight solenoid carrying current is dash is zero, decreases as we move towards its end, as is the same at all points, increase as we move towards its end, same at all points. A positively charged particle projected towards west, deflected towards north by a magnetic field. The direction of a magnetic field is dash
North to south.
upward, downward, towards south, towards east.
Towards south.
No,
Towards south.
no. A positively charged particle or alpha particle moving projected towards west. West direction positive means direction of current. So your left hand in the west direction. So your thumb is the middle. West quarter. এইটা ওয়েস্ট সেটা ইস্ট এলে এটা ওয়েস্ট এটা সাউথ এটা নর্থ ওয়েস্ট আড়কু দেব কাকু
Middle.
মিডিল কে দেল তারপরে পচল টুয়ার্ডস ওয়েস্ট ইজ ডিফ্লেক্টেড টুয়ার্ডস নর্থ ডিফ্লেকশন মানে ফোর্স কোয়াড কো গলা নর্থ কো গলা ইয়ে কোয়াড কো রইলা
Upward.
upward তাহলে টুয়ার্ডস the direction of a magnetic field
Upwards.
বুঝি পাইলু এইটা কোন direction of current এইটা রইলা নর্থ কো ডিফ্লেকশন হলা ফোর্স উপরକୁ রইলা কোটা
Magnetic.
magnetic field direction upward.
This is
Name two safety measures commonly used in electric circuit and appliances: electric fuse and earth wire. When is the force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field largest? When is the force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field largest?
At the poles.
When the conductor is kept perpendicular to the direction of the magnetic field. Next, magnetic field due to a current through a straight conductor depends on dash current, distance from the wire, both A and B, cross sectional of wire, both.
A and B.
Good. In a horizontal conductor, the direction of current is from east to west. Direction is east to west. Then the direction of a magnetic field to a point directly above it will be dash clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise if viewed from east end, anti-clockwise if viewed from east end,
So clockwise when viewed from east.
clockwise if viewed from east end. The east end देखिबो सेटा clockwise magnetic field हबो आ जदि west end देखिबो सेटा anti-clockwise. Which of these devices works due to the magnetic effect of electric current? LED bulb, electric heater, electric bell, mobile charger.
Electric bell.
Electric bell. In a pea plant, find the contrasting trend. If the position of a flower is terminal, terminal the contrasting मतलब the opposite character trait कौन? Axial. If the flower is white in color,
Purple.
white in color, violet. Shape of pod is constricted. So have a full by flat. In an next question, in an asexually reproducing species, if a trait X exists in 5% of a population and trait Y exists in 70% of the same population, which of the two traits is likely to have arisen earlier? Give reason. Again, question टा सुनो. In an asexually reproducing species, गोटे asexual reproduction करुथुबा species, जार गोटे ट्रेट गोटे कैरेक्टर तार X जोटा तार 5% टोटल पॉपुलेशन टा सेटा 5% शो करे कैरेक्टर जानी पाछु तो आउ तार 70% Y गोटे कैरेक्टर सेटा जत्ते की पॉपुलेशन टा 70% लोगों को देखा जाए से कैरेक्टर टा एटा मनुष्य भाबियोनी asexually reproducing organism बुझला सपोज asexual reproduction organism गोटे organism से asexual reproduction करे ताकर जत्ते की नंबर अछि तार X कैरेक्टर टा 5% लोगों को ताकर organism को शो करे और Y कैरेक्टर टा तार 70% पॉपुलेशन को शो करे ताले कोटा बेसी शो कला Y कैरेक्टर टा शो कला 70% लोगों को देखाला सेडाला डोमिनेंट कैरेक्टर Question is, which of the two trait is likely to have arisen earlier? ता भीतर को कैरेक्टर टा आगे आसे कोन trait Y which exists in 70% to the larger fraction अछि which is dominant character Y a Mendelian experiment, Gaurav look at a Mendelian experiment consisted of breeding pea plants bearing violet flowers with pea plants bearing white flowers. What will be the result in F1 progeny?
Some violet, all are violet.
Heterozygous pea plant with violet flowers will result in F1 progeny. Means all are hybrid violet by heterozygous. Pure हेले सेटा homozygous हेजिवो. F1 टे सब गुडी को heterozygous. Hybrid गुडी. Why is the progeny always tall when a tall pea plant is crossed with a short pea plant?
Dominant character is tall.
So progeny becomes tall when a tall pea plant is crossed with short pea plant. Dominant will be dominant will be expressed a homozygous cross between a pea plant having purple flowers is done with the homozygous pea plant having white flower. What will the phenotype ki ratio of the offspring obtained in F2 generation? 2:1, 3:1, 1:1, 1:2:2.
1:2:1.
Phenotypic 3:1. Genotypic 1:2:1. Why is the pair of sex chromosome called a mismatched pair in males?
Because
Male sex chromosome are known as mismatched. Match करने गुटे X and Y mismatched pair because one is of normal size that is called X chromosome and other is in short in size that is called Y chromosome. Mismatched होची male pair of sex chromosome. Plasmodiums reproduce by
Multiple fission.
planaria
regeneration.
Name two bisexual flowers.
Watermelon, papaya.
Biflower. Bisexual.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus, mustard, lily, rose, etc. Papaya, watermelon, unisexual.
नडियार तो सर किसी नहीं खुला नडियार
If we got heterosexual.
What does the female and male gametes produced in human known as male gamete?
Sperm.
Sperm. Female gamete? Egg. A part Y of the female reproductive system receives the sperm from the male partner and serves as a birth canal. Identify Y.
So cervix
Vagina. What is the structure that connects testis to the urethra in order to allow the passage of semen is known as
prostate
vas deferens.
so prostate का सीमेंट फॉर्म करें
They got
Jai ku